wondered that DynamoDB can be installed on your local machine, whether it is desktop or laptop? To be honest, I was not aware of that couple of years back, until unless I found that yes, DynamoDB can be installed locally and I need not to connect to AWS console every time to test anything on my local machine. Whatever I want to do with DynamoDB, whether I want to develop some data model, whether I want to develop some application to which I want to connect from my applications running on my local host. So all of those challenges I were facing, but I solved my problem when I found that DynamoDB can be installed locally. So in this video, I'm going to show you a demo of how DynamoDB can be installed on your local system, and this will be a step-by-step process. I will show you the commands also, all the commands which you can run either through AWS CLI, and same thing can be done using Linux also, right? So right now, if you are able to see my screen, I have opened a link, and this link will be placed in the description section of this video also, which you can refer to. And then I will show you that after downloading, what you have to do, which command you have to run that DynamoDB local version. And please note that this DynamoDB local setup is recommended only for development and testing purpose. Please don't ever use this for production deployments or production services, because this has a lot of limitations and this cannot be used for production grade services. So to begin with, please select your region and download zip or tar.gz based upon your operating system. If you are running Windows, then I would recommend to download .zip, otherwise you can download .tar.gz. So once you have downloaded it, please unzip it and then follow the steps which I am going to show you in this video. Now if you see, I have downloaded this DynamoDB on my local machine, and if you have noticed, now it is DynamoDB local.jar, right? And note down this path and go to this folder here from the command prompt. Shift to this path, cd DynamoDB local latest, and if I see directory, and I can see that jar file, lib and all those things. Now I am going to show you the command through which you can start the DynamoDB server on your local system. So this is the command java, this is the path, right? Because I am already in that path. DynamoDB local lib jar, this is the jar file, and sharedb is the name of database which will be created within this folder right away. When I click on this, I have pressed enter, and you will be able to see that it has started on port 8000. Okay, now I can open another terminal from where we will be firing some commands to create a new table, as well as to see the description of that table also. We will try to run some DynamoDB specific commands here. This is the list table commands. Please make sure that this endpoint URL http localhost 8000 is appended while running any commands on your local system. This is the localhost and this is the port number. Okay, so let us press enter here and see what is the output of this command, whether it is returning anything or not. Let us see. Blank array, that means there are no tables as such, because we have just installed DynamoDB on local, started this service, and right now there is no table, right? So let me create a table here and show you the same command again. So this is a command. If I tell you the syntax, create table, table name, music, attribute definitions, attribute name, first attribute name is artist, attribute type is a string, another attribute name song title, string key schema, that is partition key secondary key, attribute name artist, type hash, that I will tell you during the due course in this video series. Hash attribute song title range, which is a short key, provisioned throughput, read capacity unit, this and so on. And please note that we are appending this with our endpoint URL, and let us press enter. If we have created a table or not, let us see what is the output. Table description and all these things are there. Let us run list tables once again. Now see, this table name music is created. Now we will ingest some of the items in this table, then we will try to query that item also from the table. That is what I am going to cover next in this. If you see here, now I am skipping the sort key value here, one of the value, and it will generate an error. When calling the put item operation, one of the required key was not given a value, right? So I am going to give some value to this, right? And please make sure that this endpoint is also appended in the end. Okay, I forgot to mention the data type also there as a string, then this escape character, a little, and yes, now our record has been entered. Now let us create couple of more. Another song, artist is same. Now let us change this time the artist John, and song John song. Almost 3 records have been entered. Let us query. Now this is the command which we are going to use. Query table name music, key condition expression, artist v1 and song title v2. And please note that these colon v1 and colon v2, these are the placeholders. The values of these placeholders we are getting from expression attributes.json, and this is how we can bring these values. We can directly pass the JSON values here also, but it will lead to the complex syntax here. That's why this is done. And also while ingesting the data, that time also you can use this JSON file. Okay, so let us run this. I will change this expression attributes value v1 v2, like let me set what is the value here, right? I will copy it and paste it in the same folder, because here I am saying that it is in the same folder. Now you can see that once we run this command, it has returned the matching value, matching item here, count, scanned count, consumed capacity, right? So in this way you can use this DynamoDB localhost. Now I'm going to show you how to create a table by passing this JSON wherein we have written all these create table syntax. Now using this command create table CLI input JSON, by passing this option and the file name, again please don't forget to append this for localhost. And let me show you this create table.json also, but before let us run it. Now the table has been created. This is how we can create table. This file I will place it in my GitHub along with the commands, so that you can practice on your own. In the next video I am going to show you NoSQL GUI which can be used to interact with DynamoDB from your desktop itself, whether you are connecting to your local host DynamoDB or AWS console. All you have to do is you have to have your access key and secret key, and you can start working on that. And moreover, for working on local host, you don't need real access key and secret key. It is fake access key and secret key. That is what I am going to show you in the next video, so please stay tuned. And one more thing, I have forgotten to show you the list tables. This new table has been created. So I hope you have liked this video and found it useful. Next video I am going to show you how to use NoSQL GUI to connect with DynamoDB local or AWS console, what is required in that. So stay tuned. Thank you.